What do you think the next step would be in building just the number of girls wrestling freestyle in the state? I know it's hard in Iowa because we're a lot of small schools and we have a lot of softball players and track athletes to get them to
Yeah.
wrestle, that freestyle season. What would you suggest, or is there any ideas that you would have?
That's honestly probably the number one problem or difficulty is we have multi-sport athletes. I was a multi-sport athlete growing up, and I remember it was kind of difficult to be able to prioritize, Fargo when my softball team, was trying to qualify for state, which was that same weekend. Um, and I am such a big supporter of continuing to just be multi-sport athletes because you only get to do that for such a short period of your life anyways. So I encourage girls at the high school level to play every sport that they can. But one thing that I do think that we could do is just continuing to educate coaches and athletes in with opportunities to know where to go to practice freestyle. Not every high school coach is going to be super knowledgeable on freestyle. Um, and is it their job to maybe become more knowledgeable? If they don't want to learn more freestyle, then they at least should be giving resources to their athletes in locations or clubs or opportunities to where they can go and learn freestyle, especially
Yeah.
with young females. Like young women, like if we want to wrestle in college, I think for a while girls were kind of getting away with not ever wrestling freestyle and going to wrestle in college and still having success because at the end of the day wrestling's wrestling. But with how fast the levels are deepening, man, every single freshman class that comes in at the collegiate level is getting better and better and better because they've been wrestling longer and longer and longer, and there are a lot more clubs and opportunities to wrestle all year round, and freestyle. I think we are getting to a time where we do need to encourage girls to step out, and try freestyle, especially if they're looking to wrestle in college.